Hello, whoever is out there right now. I thought I'd do a test run of my live event that I'm going to be hosting here at Barosama 22 Weeks with Divinity. Let's see, it's going to be October the 12th, 6 p.m. PDT time, um, Pacific Daylight Time, and that's here in California this coming Wednesday. But I thought I'd do a live run because I've never a test run. I've never done this kind of thing before. And this is the book that I will be reading from, Barosama 22 Weeks with Divinity. And also, I think right now what I'm going to do, because I want to test out how the camera works, I'm not so sure about that. I do want to be able to show you other things and tell you other things and share moments with you. So what I want to do is there was a very, very special happening, and I probably will share a longer version of it maybe during the readings. But before this book was actually in book form, I had it in just manuscript form, of course, and I had printed it out and taken it with me in 2009 to Puda Party, where I met Barosama and Rameshji at the time, and about 42 Nepalese devotees. And in Barosama's small apartment, there was a small altar, and we'll lead up to all of that. But um, possibly telling the longer version during our live reading. But what I have in front of me here that you can't see if you see me is that manuscript. And I'm going to take the camera down because I want to show you, and I'll talk about some things here. Let's see, let's turn it around. Let's turn this around. Let's see, can I do that? Here we go. So here is the manuscript. This is what it looked like. And after Barosama had asked, that the whole room be cleaned because I wanted to offer this manuscript to Baba. It didn't look like I was going to be able to go up and actually, have an audience with Baba. Baba was in the wheelchair at that time. And so I said, I asked Barosama to offer it. And she said, you offer it. But before my offering of this manuscript, she had the whole room clean, so many, just preparation. And what happened was amazing. As we sat there, right after, honestly, she said, you do a prayer. There was like 6 of them waiting, listening. I'll show photographs of them during the reading. As I'm doing this prayer and I'm saying to Baba, Baba, I did not write this book for money. I didn't write it for fame. I have written it out of love for you and what you've shown me of who you are and what you've done through Barosama, who's helped so many with the healings and so many things at the time. I'm saying this kind of prayer to Baba, and I said, also, Baba, what can I tell you that you don't already know? And I put this down. I got up, walked about 4 steps away, and Barosama put her hand over her heart and said, Baba is here. And oh my God, I just froze, And right before me, this woman who was sitting in lotus position, Vibhuti came in her hair, and then my heart just really went thump, 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 And so right after that, when Barosama, Baba was gone, all this happened within seconds. Rameshji got up and he said, let's see what Baba has done since he's come so quickly. Now on this, you can't really see it right now. You see some traces of the Vibhuti. I see that here now. I haven't opened this in many years, actually. But here's traces of the Vibhuti. And, that's actually coming from the Vibhuti that started coming out of her head right here. We sat, Rameshji and I, as we looked, this formed. And Vibhuti started coming out of this photograph. And you can see now, that's Vibhuti. That's Vibhuti. It started coming as I was looking at it. And I was just so shaken. He was the one who was, holding the page and all. And right here, and you really can't see it, and I'm remembering as we're doing this right now, at the time, that was a complete own, and it was Vibhuti. But now as I look at it, you can't see that. It's just smeared. It's just smeared. But the biggest thing was, Barosama never came near this. manuscript. She sat in the other room and she said, "There's more." And when she said that, Ramesh G started flipping the page. And and let's see if I can find it. When he opened to a particular page, and I should have looked this up before I started doing live here. Hold on, let me just turn towards me for a minute. This is a practice session here. Let me put this back up. I'm going to look down and see what I can find of the one that was the one that he opened to, and there was Vibhuti all in there. Okay, let's see, there was a clump of Vibhuti, and I am looking here. All this happened in front of about, here we go, no more, like I said, 6 or 7 people. It happened so quickly, all of this. In Puttaparthi, 2009, Prashanti Neelam, there's an apartment that Barossa Mai had there, that all of what I'm sharing with you right now actually took place. And let me, once again, bring this down, and I am it because I found the page. Here we are. When we open to this page, this photograph of Barossa Mai's daughter Sujata and her granddaughter Tina had a big clump of vibhuti on it. You can see it's still traces of it here. This is the vibhuti that manifested right before our eyes. This manuscript, if you see, I just had a 3-ring binder. This was actually just closed, sitting on the altar when all this happened. And it was a big clump of vibhuti here. And it's so interesting because this was the last photograph that I had discussed with Barossa Mai about the manuscript, as I was saying I wanted to offer it to Baba. And she was telling me, I was telling her I wanted her to offer it, and that, we were looking at that photograph. I wanted her to offer it, and she said, "No, you offer it." She told me that I should offer it, that I am the one who should do the prayer, and all of this occurred that I just shared with you right there. So that's a little preview of our live. My first time trying this. Let's see how it works. I've got an idea how the camera works now. I'm sure we'll have some awkward moments as well on October the 12th, starting at 6 p.m. as I read from Barossa Mai, 22 Weeks with Divinity. But we'll make it through. And hopefully, Baba will grace us. And I ask him now, and I say, "My sweet Lord, Sai Baba, oh my Lord, Sai Baba, my sweet Lord, Sai Baba, I really wanna see you, Sai Baba, I really wanna be with you, oh Baba, I really wanna see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord, Sai Baba, my sweet Lord." So maybe he'll come. Who knows? Even if he just comes in our hearts mightily. Wow, what a gift that will be. So, Sai Ram.